Welcome to Wednesday. Wiggle, hump, or whatever you want to do. But welcome. I just saw something I've been waiting. I don't know how long it's going to take for this to be enacted. But I just saw a bill is being introduced to hold sanctuary city politicians accountable, because they should be accountable. And I want them to start in Virginia with Governor Abigail Transberger, the trans supporter. Well, all of them are trans supporters. They all believe in confusing children, mutilating children, butchering up breasts, butchering up penises, nip tuck. Confusion. He who peddles confusion, oh, what a tangled web you weave. Oh. So start there. I pray they start there. Because we have seen the absolute takeoff of sanctuary since Abby. Old Abs been over there. And the latest one, was that the one that raped a 2-year-old, raped and murdered? And I think luckily, was that the one that somehow, I don't know how ICE, but luckily ICE beats Virginia under restraint enforcement to the punch. Yeah, but you sanctuary, and when you sanctuary individuals like that, then you need to be accountable. Next, I want somebody to get these judges. I don't know why people out here with 20 plus charges just racking up frequent jail miles. Just racking up miles. Attempted murder. Assaults with deadly weapons. All kinds of foolishness. And they just get an ankle monitor or nothing and go home. You can't create a climate that makes it safe for criminals, but then the citizens and everybody else and the children are under duress because you can't even walk down the streets. DC, whatever beef is going on, and I know the police probably monitor it, but unfortunately, we all know in DC, even though Judge Janine has said that they will prosecute, did they lower it to 17? I forgot what, but the judges, if the judges don't do anything, and most people know, they're not going to do anything. Because all this shooting and stuff going on. I was watching a guy last night, Larry Calhoun. You ever want to keep up with the shootings? Check out Larry Calhoun on Facebook. Here another one reporting just crazy. Last night before, these fools get on any, and they bold with it and brag about what they do because they know. They had a guy out here running around. I don't know if did they finally catch him? No, rapper. Out here shooting in the street with a shotgun, loaded. Shooting up in the middle of the street. I think they caught him. Now, I don't know how much time he got. I saw one guy, another rapper, killed somebody, another rapper, in DC, and some of his gang members. See, these gangs have rappers. They have rappers. And they diss each other openly. Drill rap, like they do with, like you see with all these different rappers around the country getting killed because they disrespectful to one another. So Bundle, I see he got 100-something years because he shot and killed somebody. Plus, I think like a total of 8 people. So I'm like, what the heck? But nobody gives a damn. I'm just being honest. Don't nobody care. Just that these young men, and you see the videos and you see them, and I'm looking at them like, y'all could be doing something so much better instead of being Toting all these guns. They got big guns, little guns, all on camera. And I'm like, I know the police watching, but all they can do is watch because, you got people with the policy. Shoot, but don't tell who it is so they don't go to jail. Which is dumb. Because they're doing harm in the community. And because you did not stop it when they were doing minor things or trying to address it, they're often doing bigger things. So that's why I know it's a plan. And it's insidious. And the fact that more people aren't bothered that young men, and they're getting younger and younger. Why we got 13-year-olds killing now? 14, 15. I'm going to talk about it all the time because it's ridiculous. It's the church fault. It's the failures' fault. It's everybody's fault. Except for those who really want to see something done and are for enforcing our laws. Yeah, you can help them. Some people, everybody is not going to take help. You can only save who wants to be saved, but y'all ain't even trying to save nobody. Y'all think saving is restorative justice. We just gonna let them do what they gotta do because they can't do no better. They want to crime. They don't have the sense enough not to crime. So we gotta let them do that. Even if that means it's gonna hurt you. So you's a fool, and if you're a fool, then you need to be dealt with. And if you want to live like that, see, a lot of these judges and governors and mayors, they're gonna have to be affected directly. And then some of them so dumb, the little skittle-haired, bull-nosed ring wearers, yep, you a type. Most of y'all, you already, as soon as I see you, then you open your mouth, you prove the point. A lot of y'all think that it's a virtue to go out here and put yourself in harm's way. What? So, while the devil got you perverting scriptures, perverting your mind, perverting children, perverting what man and female is, and all this other stuff, the children are being attacked and assailed on every front. But the church is the biggest problem because you don't do or say nothing. You're going along with the people that's doing it. So most of y'all ain't useful. And we seeing it. I already knew you wasn't years ago. Remember my best friends was like, oh gosh, you talking about the church again. Now you go make posts and talk about the church. Yeah, I'm gonna always talk about the church. Because you're a disgrace. And most of y'all not even churches no more. You're meeting places to worship the gods of the world and Satan. I remember my god sister and I a month ago was having a discussion about the Christians being killed in Nigeria. So I don't understand why we don't hear people, these churches saying more about that. I said because those are not their brothers and sisters. See, as a Christian, when somebody is a Christian for real, like you, no matter where they are, no matter what they look like, you feel some kind of way because that's your brother or sister. Oh, no. You know why a lot of these people stand up with the trans community and this, that, and the other? You got to pray for them, but you can't stand alongside them and tell them, yeah, it's okay for you to be trans when you know daggone well it's not. They're destroying their bodies, which is a temple. They're confusing themselves and other people. One of y'all favorite little weave heads. One of my friends yesterday, I sent her a picture that was going around Facebook with the comparison shot. She said, oh, she looked like a tranny. And I said, that's the point. See, when gay individuals, you know, they want particular men. And some men just not down with that. They not suspect, they not zesty, they not nothing. They're straight. But like E.J. Johnson said, he talking about straight men. No, you want straight men. Any man that mess with you, E.J. is gay. It ain't no straight man messing with you. But anyway, so God dang it, I threw myself. Oh, back to trans. But the church, so my biggest problem with the church has been and forevermore will be. You use God as a shield to draw people and trap them in, but you push the most ungodly doctrines. You should be praying to and bringing the truth to people about how the medication and all that stuff not only just messes them up and messes with their mind, you're messing up the body God gave you. If you can help people connect with their identity in Christ, that's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be bringing people to Christ, not to the doctor, the medical community, or the perverts that want to use them for their pleasures, like you're doing to the children. No child needs books about sex and what somebody's doing with their sex. They don't need dolls with interchangeable body parts so they can see what the options are for trans. And that's another thing. I'm glad, I think, is it the Department of Education or the DOJ? Somebody has been called to investigate because people are pissed. And I'm glad to see it. But I don't hear no churches loud enough except for the same, the usual ones. We got them out there. I don't know if Bishop Wooden, because the Bishop Wooden definitely talks about these topics. Because people need to know. Because these things impact our children. Anything out here in the world that impacts our children as Christians, you daggone right we supposed to be involved in know. Because when the world is encroaching on our territory and taking a message to our children that is against the God that we love and serve, if you really love and serve God, you're going to push back on it. Y'all ain't pushing back on nothing, so you're not really Christians. So you need to stop trying to hide behind the Bible and God to make yourself feel good and just say what it is. You believe in the God of your imagination. So you stay with the God of your imagination. The rest of us going to sit over here and talk about the God of the Bible. So yes, please come on with this law. I don't know if they probably got to do all that, vote on it, sign it. Yeah, somebody need to do something because it's enough. Enough is enough. Enough of shielding rapists, murderers, killers. We need to deal with our own. But these jokers that come over here, they don't care. They really don't care. They don't care. They don't like you no way. They smile in your face all the while. They want to take your place, Americans. And you letting them. So yeah, please lock up, once you get Governor Transberger, to slide on over and get Muriel Bowser. Then you can go and get the Mess Moore of Maryland. Because not only is he a trans pusher, which if anybody watched the interview, and I know I shared it, but he was talking about it, he looked uncomfortable. But basically, if you're going to go out your mouth and say that you would allow your 14-year-old son, you're a grown man. You're a man. Can I ask? Black people always talk about, oh no, we not. When y'all get so, do y'all know when y'all got so into this? Do y'all know when y'all got so into this? I do. You traded God. You traded the knowledge of God and the truth of God for the foolishness of this world. About maybe, has it been a decade, 2 decades ago now? And shame on you. But you want to talk about everybody else. You are everybody else because you're doing what everybody doing. You're not better than. You are the world. You are in the world. You with your culture bragging self. So you keep on doing it for the culture. But I'm feeling like a Psalms 55 day. Take them down, Lord, take them down. Start where you are with their idols. Wherever they are. The pulpits. The hair salons. TV. Get them! And get them good. Get them.